welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at OhCrowGal. It's 2 videos in 1 week where we're collabing with Erin. We're talking about presents. We're getting into the holiday spirit. I love doing videos like this, mainly because it's like a lot of talking. I enjoy the talking. And I also just think like gift recommendations to me almost like feel like a favorites video or something like that, where I get to kind of suggest things and rant about them, rave about them, I should say, to y'all. So I'm excited for today's video. Let's get the elephant out of the room really quick. I am sick. Normally if I were sick and I had to film like a sit down video, I would wait until I wasn't sick anymore. You know, like a grocery haul and a vlog, it's like, what am I gonna do? But this is a collab, so like it's gotta go up at a certain time. So I don't really have a choice, so just, I'm very congested, I'm slightly hoarse, so apologies for that. But like I said, this video is a collab with Erin. Lord, Erin does the keto. We love her, don't we? I'm so, I'm gonna go on a, shocking, I'm gonna go on a tangent real quick. I'm just so grateful for all of the friends, obviously Erin included, that I've met like on this platform, like on this journey. I've never like met internet friends or like had internet friends until I started really doing like keto focused content on my channel, and I'm just so grateful for everyone, and I just love Erin. I will never forget the first time she shouted me out in a video. I don't even think it was really a shout out. Well, maybe it was a shout out, or she had mentioned that she had watched me or something, and it was before we were friends, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she said my name. Like, I was so excited. So I'm really excited to, equally excited to bring you this video today. We are both doing 5 keto gifts that we think would be good for the keto aficionado in your life. Now, what I will say is my particular list, okay, I'm not doing 5, I'm doing 6. I had to throw on a bonus thing. But my list, I mean, yes, there are keto specific things on here, but I feel like these gift ideas are great for anyone that's on any kind of, you know, health journey, diet journey, or anyone that enjoys cooking, to be honest. People that love the kitchen, or maybe they're foodies and they love, you know, cooking. Like, I just feel like this gift list knows no bounds. So while we're calling it like keto, you know, gift ideas, I feel like these ideas could really be for anyone. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna talk about is that I think is a great gift idea, keto or not keto, is the Silpat Baking Mat. So I've never personally owned one, but my parents have some, and I've used them before, like when I've been nannying and stuff like that. I've used them plenty of times to know that they are fantabulous. They are a complete game changer when it comes to baking things. So it's basically like a mat that you put on top of your baking sheet that's non-stick. So no more parchment paper, no more foil, specifically no more parchment paper, because a lot of keto recipes, because you're using almond flour and usually like a little amount of liquid, is sticky. It's really sticky. Fathead dough, when I make biscuits, that type of stuff, the Silpat Baking Mat is amazing for those things in particular because it's completely non-stick. For me, parchment paper is such a pain in the you-know-what. It never tears correctly. I always have to cut it to size because it's not like tinfoil where like if it's too long, you can just wrap it, you know, under. So I just think this is a great idea. I mean, not just for people that are doing keto, but I feel like specifically for people that are baking keto items, this is perfect. All right, my next suggestion for a keto gift is a keto cookbook. And I know that sounds kind of obvious, but I feel like you could do so many things with this. You could obviously just like give it on its own, or I think it would be really cute to do it in like a gift basket with a bottle of wine and maybe some like specialty cheese, something like that, where you can kind of like jazz it up, make it kind of be more than just gifting a book. Some of my favorites are the Keto Made Easy Cookbook by Keto Connect. I love that one. The Keto Comfort Foods Cookbook by Maria Emmerich is fabulous. I would say, though, that it's more for people that have been doing keto a while. It's her ingredients lists are quite lengthy. So they're not super easy recipes. They are delicious, but I feel like if you got it for like a keto beginner or a keto newbie, they might be kind of scared off. And then my so far all-time favorite keto cookbook, and I probably have about 8 in my kitchen, is the Southern Keto Cookbook. The recipes in there are just, some are super basic, but there are a lot of just like unique and different recipes that she's able to make keto. And everything that I have cooked out of it has been fantastic. I just think that that would be so cute to do like a Southern Keto Cookbook, maybe like a keto cornbread baking mix or something, and a bottle of wine and some cheese. I don't know, I just feel like that would be really cute. Or to be honest, even the Silpat Baking Mat, put the cookbook in there with like a baking mix or something. I just think that would be a really good idea. All right, so the next thing is kind of a few things lumped into one, and it's definitely not restricted for people that are only doing keto, but I do think it is helpful for those that are, and that's just kitchen gadgets in general. I'm talking Instant Pot, like high quality food processor, and an air fryer. I feel like that's kind of like the trifecta when it comes to meal prepping, you know, making your own broths, breadcrumbs, that type of thing. That is like the holy trinity of what you need. I have all 3 of those things and I use them frequently. I use the food processor the least, but I don't know what I would do without my Instant Pot. I use that thing all the time. You can do everything in it, and I just like that it does things quickly. I like the time factor, that things don't take a lot of time to cook. Makes it so much easier when you're doing meal prep, and especially someone like me who's a mom, like I very, very frequently limited in my time. So the fact that I can cook, you know, chicken thighs in 15 minutes and I literally just have to throw them in there and like hands off, I'm here for it. So I think, you know, those 3 things can be for anyone that's on any type of like new food path, new diet path. But for somebody that's on keto, all right, so the next thing also kind of falls in with not being like keto specific. It's also something I really want. I really want Cernan to get this for me for Christmas. So this is the Joseph Index cutting board set. So as you can see from the picture, it's essentially like file folders, but they're cutting boards. And they sit on the countertop. The profile is pretty thin, so it's not gonna take up like a bunch of space. And I just think they're adorable. I think they're so cute. I also think they're just very smart. I like that, you know, one is for fish, one is for meat, one is for chicken, one is for like veggies or fruits or whatever. I like that it's very aesthetically pleasing, but also, you know, in terms of being on a diet or, you know, eating a certain way, you won't be doing a lot of meal prep. You're gonna be doing a lot of meal prep. You're gonna be doing a lot of not eating out, and you're gonna need that type of thing. So I feel like this is a great way to give a cutting board without being like, here is a board to cut on. Like, it is cute. It looks, to me, it looks expensive. It looks pricey, and I just think anyone that is on any type of like food journey would love it. All right, next up we just have a fun one, and this would definitely be directed towards anyone that's doing like low carb or keto. And I found this coffee mug, and it says saving carbs for wine, and I just about died. I need it in my life. I just think it's so cute, and kind of gave me like a good chuckle, and it's also very true. All right, y'all, the last thing that I'm gonna mention, I thought was only appropriate to mention some type of like keto food, right? Because we are doing keto specific gifts, I thought that only made sense. So when I was thinking about that, that's why this was kind of a bonus one, because I realized I hadn't mentioned like a food yet. When I was thinking about this, I was thinking about what have I tried that's absolutely delicious, that would make a great gift, and what has really nice packaging. Because again, you're giving it as a gift, you don't want it to look like cheap and flimsy, and so those were kind of like my 2 criterias, and I think ChocZero would be a great keto gift. It tastes amazing, and their packaging is legit. I mean, it's chocolate, so I feel like that kind of falls into like Christmas gift giving, you know, treats anyway, and it's so good. You could give the squares, you could give the bark, And I feel like you could really mix and match and give that like all as one thing, or even just like tack that onto something else. One good thing about this gift list that I'm giving you is you can totally pair some of these up, mix and match, no problem. And I feel like these are just a lot, like all of these are just really, really great, almost like foolproof ideas. All right, y'all, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. What kind of comes to mind for you when you think keto gift ideas? I would love to know. All of these links will be down in the description box, as well as the link to Erin's video. And I will catch you guys tomorrow on Monday. Bye, friends.